It's mid-June here. I think June 14th. The full moon's tonight here in Mississippi. We're on Grenada Lake. I personally have been here for 2 days this summer. I come down here every summer and guide here in the summertime, and really hadn't got to fish a whole lot the last 4 or 5 months. I've been in Alabama guiding, so we got a few variables going against us today. We got wind on the main lake. It's pretty tough today. It's hot. I mean, it's June in Mississippi, so it's pretty dang hot, and I'm probably gonna be a little rusty because I've been guiding instead of fishing, so I don't do a lot of fishing when I guide, just a little bit here and there. But we're gonna go out and see if we can find some fish today and put a bait in front of them and see what we can catch. Uh-oh, engaged. No big one. Well, let me take that back. Anywhere else he's a big one, but not here. Pretty little fish. What's a pound and a quarter fish for Grenada? That's not, I mean, that fish is probably about 11.5 inches. He ain't not even a keeper here. Just getting started, like I said. It's gonna be a little windy today out here. 7-8 mile-an-hour wind southwest, which is not great for Grenada, but we're gonna tough it out and see if we can catch a few giants today. We ain't looking for a lot of fish, but we're looking for some big ones today. Little, you talking about little? He is little. That ain't the one I was going after. Uh-oh, look at this, look at this. This is a magnolia. That's probably the first one I've caught in Mississippi. Look at that black stripe. See that? Got a racing stripe down that head. Little magnolia crappie. Oh, come on in here. That's an old keeper fish. What do you think, Bobo? What do you think, Bobo? Bo spotted that one out. Tell him, Bo. What do you think? That's a 12.5, 13-inch Grenada crappie right there. That's a nice fish. Here he comes. He stroked it. Not bad. We'll take him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Pretty little Mississippi crappie. Hey guys, Eric Cagle, C&M Guide Service. I'm gonna do our gear check today and show you what we're using out here on these big Grenada Lake slabs. The rod and reel, first of all, well, pretty much just a rod. This is just a Shimano reel. I mean, any reel will work. This is the new 7.2 from Jinko, and it's got a lot of fish slime on it right there, but you can still see it's the X series from Jinko. It's a 7'2" rod, and it's a little bit longer, but it got a really good feel to it. The baits we're using today, this is a Grenada Lake Tackle Company head. I'm gonna lay it in my hand where you can kind of see it there. Grenada Lake Tackle Company head with a 3-inch. This bait right here is made by Bayou Bob out of Louisiana over there. It's a 3-inch split tail bait, and it's just an orange and chartreuse, but we used the black and chartreuse a little bit today also. That's a tough bait. That bait right there, you can catch a limit of fish on one bait, no problems. You can bite it off and put it back on there, but really tough bait from Bayou Bob over there. Line, as always, K9, 6-pound high vis fluoro. You can see it right there. That's all we've used for over 3 years now. Today what we're doing with this jig, I'll show you real quick. We got 2 things. We tried a little bit of everything today, and I told you earlier, the bite was tough. We caught some really nice fish and ended up having a great day, not a good day, a great day. But it was tough early, and we were just trying everything. Tried scents and, I mean, colors. We tried a little bit of everything, but this is what when we started out this morning, we were taking the fire gel and we were just dipping that jig, and then when it gets hot, this stuff will kind of go more to a liquid, and when it does that, I just dip the jig in there instead of putting it on my finger and rubbing it on. But later on in the day, and you'll see it on some of the film, but later on in the day, we had some pink fireballs here, and I was putting some of them on there on the hook here, and pretty much, I think I showed you earlier on the film, but you just take one of them and put it on, and that adds a little scent too, and that's a little different scent than the Crappie fire gel. And like I said, it was pretty much desperation to see what those fish would hit if we could trigger on the bite. But it also adds a little color. When you got green or pink, adds a little bit of color to it. And it definitely worked today. The fireballs seemed to work a little better than the gel did today. But that's our gear check, and that's what we use to catch these big old fish today. A little bit better fish. There's an old Grenada keeper. Oh, the boat. Oh, another Grenada Lake keeper. Yep. There he is. Ooh.
Well, there's a big one.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh, Jinko slamming him in the boat too, baby. That's a nice fish. That's a Mississippi fish, baby. It just keeps on coming. Oh. Ain't no wonder that my wife says I wake her up at night doing this. I mean, I don't know why she says that. She just says every now and then she just feels a jolt. I'm over there setting the hook in my sleep. That's just how it works. That's a toad there, bro.
This side or the other side? Oh, yeah. Oh, my. Oh, no. Don't lose him.
Can't get him in, boy.
Ooh, son.
That is a
toad. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, son. That is as good as it gets right there, folks. I mean, that is a monster. I'm not weighing the fish, it's a big one. Scott Williams, in case you were wondering, this is what Nadine looks like, buddy. As you saw, we fished on Grenada Lake today here in Mississippi. It's one of the big four. You got Grenada, Enid, Sardis, and Arthur Butler. That's what they call the big four here. And they're all right off Interstate 55. Pretty much, I guess you want to say between Jackson and Memphis. Man, it gets really hot here in the summer. It gets hot everywhere, but man, it just seems like it gets really hot and humid here in Mississippi. But you know, when it gets hot and humid here in Mississippi, the fishing gets hot, you know, at the same time. Don't be scared to come out here in the summertime, even though it's going to be hot. You know, get out here early and fish till, you know, 10 or 11, and then go take you a break and come back late in the afternoon when it cools down a little bit. But these fish will bite all day. It's a lot different than where, you know, normally I got in Alabama. It's a lot different there. I have to kind of leave everything I know there when I come here, because these whitefish here just have a mind of their own. They're a different breed. But a lot of fun here in the summer in Mississippi on these four lakes, the big four over here.
You know, you never know what you're going to experience, what you're going to see, what you're going to catch when you're with Eric Cagle. We always know it's going to be something good, something big, and a crappie. He's the only crappie guy that I know that will literally say a bass is a trash fish. And he says it openly, and he doesn't care. That's why it's so much fun to be out here with him. Now today, it was super fun because we caught crappie after crappie after crappie. And he'll tell you there's a big difference between a crappie and a crappie. He's a heck of a guy to meet. If you ever meet him, say hi, get on his boat, and go fishing with him. What was good news for us today was that we caught them all with our product. Now, those of you guys that have seen these before, crappie fireballs were hard to find when we were here 2 years ago and 3 years ago. They're not anymore. Every Walmart in the state of Mississippi has them. Every Bass Pro and Cabela's have them, and even Sportsman's Warehouse has them now. As a matter of fact, you're even starting to see them in tackle stores. Why? Because they work. And you know what? We flew all the way out here to enjoy that. We also flew all the way out here to enjoy the summer heat and humidity that Mississippi brings, and some of the best crappie fishing in America, as you'll see right here on an episode that was filmed in a couple hours. Now, you also noticed that in the beginning, it's bumpy, it's loud. I'm sure the editor will let you hear what it really sounds like without using a denoiser or something like that. That's because it was windy. We couldn't even fish the areas that we wanted to. But sure enough, as we moved, we went into some protected coves. It didn't matter. The slab daddy himself caught him out there too. It was a great time, and we can't wait to come back to Grenada to enjoy some crappie fishing here again. Pautzke products are available at sporting goods stores near you. If you can't find the specific color, size that you want, make sure to go to Pautzke.com. And as a thank you for watching Pautzke Outdoors, we're going to show you a coupon code to be used for 10% off your next order.